everyone. Welcome to my Saturday night chalk. Hope everyone's had a great day. Let's get this going. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes for people to join me. If you're watching this on replay, comment #replay. That way I know you've seen it. And here we go again. Gotta load the page, close it. Let's see if this works. There we go. All right. Just sharing this to our VIP group. All right, so we got a load of wood today. Have the wood stove going downstairs. It's toasty warm. So nice when I have that going. All right, we will. Hey, Lysandra. Just sharing this. All right. How was your day? Awesome. Thanks for sharing. We are going to do The Elf Made Me Do It tonight. I'm excited about this one. So this is our transfer. Our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. They're silk screen transfers, so it's quite a bit different than the stencil because it has a silk screen area in it. All this clear spot here is a really, really fine mesh. And I'm using chalk paste tonight. And chalk paste goes on liquid and it dries solid. Hey, Joey. Okay, so I will show you what I mean about going on liquid and drying solid. This is one that I did quite a while ago. And I can rub this and rub this and rub this. It will not come off. The only time it's going to come off, and I'm going to show you right now, is if I spray water on it. Any kind of water, tap water will work. I just happen to have my distilled water here. Now there's water on this board. You can probably see it dripping off. But this is not going to move. This will stay on there. If I was to leave this right now and just let it dry again, it wouldn't come off. But give it another spritz. I'm going to use my board eraser. And just like that, my design is off the board. This board here is our 5x7 board and base. Okay, so that's off there. I'm going to use the microfiber side of my fuzzing towel and dry my board. Now I have a brand new surface that I can use again and again and again. This is the board, the base that comes with it, and it just sits in there like that. So I had both sides of this done. I could have one side for Valentine's, one side for Christmas, or Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays. You can have a happy birthday. Super, super cool. So tonight we're going to do The Elf Made Me Do It. And we're doing this on our 9x12 palette board. This is also double-sided, but with our wood, it's a one-time use. So whatever you put on here, that's what you're going to have on there. So again, I would do a holiday theme on one side, and then the other side could be an everyday decor item. These do stand up on their own, whether it's horizontal or vertical. It just won't on my mat because I warped my mat that it's sitting on. Okay, so we're going to take our transfer. I've already written on the back. The back side is a paper side. You never want to put your transfer back on the paper side. Now I'm just going to rub my finger along the edge, and you see how the transfer releases? And then this is a glossy side. I'm hoping that you guys can see the difference there. So I'm going to pull it off. I'm going to grab my fuzzing towel, and by fuzzing it, I'm just taking some of that stickiness away because the transfers are very sticky. You can see how it's really sticking to that. So I just want to lose some of that stickiness. Now I'm going to line this up. And that looks pretty good. I'm pressing down. I want to make sure that all the air bubbles are gone, because if there's air bubbles in the silk screen area, it's going to cause bleeding, and then your design won't be as crisp as it should be. So always run your hand along it. Make sure everything is good. I also like to take my small squeegee sometimes and just rub it. And you can hear if there's an air bubble in there. It'll sound like Rice Krispies. Not something you want. All right. So we are going to do chalk and peel. So I'm going to do part of this and then peel back, dry it, and put the transfer back down. Because the chalk paste does dry quickly, we're going to use Green Envy, Candy Apple, Black Velvet, and Silver Shimmer. And I'm going to use the shimmer paste on the bell. So we will start with the hat. And I think I'm going to do that green in the stripe and then red for the crown. And of course, looking for my multi-tool, which is not here. I took some of my stuff upstairs because I've been doing some pre-recorded videos upstairs when it got really cold down here. So we'll make it work. So I'm going to stir up my chalk paste, and it should be a nice yogurt consistency. You want it to have a little bit of a dribble when you take your star stick out. Okay? I'm going to dip it in, grab some chalk paste. Now a little truly goes a long way with this stuff. The good thing is you can put it right back in the container. Okay, scrape the excess. Hey Glenn?
Yes?
Can you do me a favor?
Pardon?
Can you do me a favor? I need my multi-tool, the long, it looks like a pencil, green, upstairs.
Green looks like a pencil.
We'll see what he comes down with. I'll hear him mumbling. Green looks like a pencil. Well, it doesn't really look like a pencil, but you kind of hold it like a pencil. It makes this so much easier having the right tool. But we will make it work for the green. No, that's a pen.
I'm sorry, honey.
Really? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to peel up the transfer. Just going to loosen it in the corner, but I'm going to grab from the middle. If I take it from the corners, I run the risk of stretching the transfer. And you don't want to do that. So I'm using the cool setting on my hair dryer. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. All right, so I'm just going to lay that back down. Again, making sure that you don't have any air bubbles. Okay, this part we're going to do red. Give it a stir. This will be much easier to use. You can get into the smaller areas with the multi-tool. All right. Get the excess off. And one last swipe across. You want to make sure you don't have any lines in it because the lines will actually show up when you remove your transfer. Just wipe that off. And peel and reveal. And give that a dry. Okay, now I'm going to do the bell on his hat. The other thing, you want to use the cold setting on a hairdryer because if you use heat, you can actually affect the transfer, and you don't want to do that. So this is our silver shimmer. Get that on there. Peel that back. Doesn't take much at all. Okay, I'll put the lid on that because we're done with the silver. Now we are going to do the words. I'm going to do those in black velvet. Just going to cover those for a minute. Give this a good mix. It's a little bit thick, so I'm just going to add some distilled water. Thin it down a bit. Give it a really good stir. You want to make sure all the water's incorporated. All right, I'm just going to drop some paste. And squeegee across the silk screen. You can already see that I've got way too much paste down here. But that's okay. And just put it back. Right back in the container. Scrape the excess off. Now what are you doing? You're funny. Okay, so now we're going to peel this. I could have fuzzed this a little bit more. You can see how it's really sticking to the board. Okay, let's get this dried. Again, I'm using the cool setting on the blow dryer. Sandra says hi. He thinks he's being funny tonight. Okay. Now for the shoes or the boots, I think I'm going to do reverse. I'm going to do green for the tops and red for the boots. Just clean this off. And I'm using a little tiny squeegee that I cut up from one of our minis. Super, super cute. Especially for anybody that does Elf on a Shelf. This would be really cute alongside of that. I've never understood the Elf on a Shelf, but then again, my kids are much older. And I don't even think we had it when the kids were young. Okay, I'm really, really aging myself right now. Ignore what I just said. The lid on that. I'll peel that up. Now you could do the whole boot without peeling. But I find sometimes I go slow and I just like to do each color on their own. Okay, so we're going to do red. I'm going to dip some of that in there. Now this red, even in the chalk paste, will stain your clothes. So you have to be very, very careful with this. I had one of my chalk shirts on, my team shirt the other day when I was doing a video, and I spilled some red on it. I got it into the water right away, but there is no way. That red is like ink. That's got such a strong pigment. So you really have to be careful. I should have been wearing my apron. I wasn't even thinking. All right, get that in the water bath. And then we'll dry this. I know it's such a vibrant red. I love it. Love, love, love it. I'm just going to clean my, and this is what I was doing. I was cleaning my container and the spatula slipped. My little stir stick here slipped and it just went flying. I made quite the mess. Okay, we'll close this one up. And then this should be dry. All right. So there we have it. The elf made me do it. Super, super cute. And such a quick and easy project to do. This is one of the projects that I'm doing here November 9th. So if you're interested, let me know and I will get you on the list. I think I've got space for 3 more people right now. And that is it. All right, you guys. I'm going to go have some pizza. That is our dinner for tonight. Busy day stacking wood. Cleaning up the basement. And tomorrow is another day. But I get to come and chalk. So that's fun. All right. Tanya, I'm in the Okanagan. I am going to be in Abbotsford. Whereabouts are you? Sorry, it takes like, I don't know, 30 seconds for responses. Okay. I'm going to be down doing the TradeX Christmas market, and I'm coming down on the 10th. So if you want to have a workshop at your place, I would absolutely come and do one if you can get a few ladies together. Absolutely come. Send me a message and I can get you prices of the projects that I've got for the next couple months. And I would absolutely love to come to your house and do a workshop. That would be cool. All right. That is it for tonight, my friends. Yes, absolutely. I will send you a message, Tanya. Absolutely. All right. I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock again. So I will chalk with you later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.